Hi everyone, I'm Nathan. Welcome to Ramble Wednesday. I don't know if October has started yet. I don't think so. I think October's still a couple days away. But anyway, doesn't matter. Welcome to Ramble Wednesday. The last Ramble Wednesday in September. Exciting. I am doing look backs at Kickstarters. A lot of clever people, a lot of creative people have been doing look backs at their hits and misses from Kickstarter. I gave up crowdfunding almost a year ago. In a couple of days, it'll be a year. I think on Monday, I believe Monday, when I do my Monday unboxing video, we will be celebrating 1 year. 1 year that I've been clean and clear of any and all crowdfunding. It is not... I'm very concerned that I am... Sorry, I was looking back at my cartographer's box there. I'm concerned that I am... It doesn't matter. Crowdfunding is not for me. It's a bad match for me. And it's been a year, but I can still look back at stuff from many, many years, from 2014 to 2021 that I spent crowdfunding stuff and kickstarting it and so forth, and find 8 hits. 4 of the hits will be stuff I backed I'm really happy I backed, and 4 of them will be stuff I came really, really close to backing, did not back, and I'm glad. So, 8 times that I made the right decision. Nate's 8 of crowdfunding hits that I'm very happy about. Here we go. Number 1, Chai. Chai is a very cute tea-themed game where you gather your resources and you fulfill orders for very clever characters. The characters with the orders are represented by these adorable little cards with beautiful artwork of characters, and sometimes there's a character that, like Captain Picard or Gandalf or something like that, that is, you know, a big name character that you recognize from another IP, and homage, we'll say homage. And anyway, here's Uncle Iroh because I love Uncle Iroh, and Uncle Iroh's in this game. Like, Avatar: The Last Airbender is my favorite TV show, probably. And I love Uncle Iroh. He's probably my favorite character except Appa. I should have bought my Appa Pop. I have my Appa Pop vinyl in a different one here. There he is down there. But anyway, it's probably Appa. It's probably Iroh. He's probably my favorite character. And I'd love to grow up and be just like him. And he was in the game, so I wanted to get it, and I did not get the game. Somehow I just missed the Kickstarter projects or talked myself out of them. Decided to wait for retail, and really by the time it got to retail, there was a lot of, I don't know, fulfillment seemed like problematic. And by the time it did get to retail, the moment had just passed, and that's fine. Let's take Uncle Iroh and put him up here with Crow on top of Cartographer's Heroes. And let's go to number 2. My number 2 was It's a Wonderful Kingdom. Here's It's a Wonderful World. And a couple of years ago, probably a year and a half ago when this Kickstarter was going on, it's tough for me to go back and look and see when these Kickstarters were, because going cold turkey on crowdfunding means I would not go to any crowdfunding website. I can't do it. I'm concerned about how addicted I am. I'm probably fine. I could probably go there and just be fine and not Kickstart or back anything. But let's not take that chance. Let's just not take that chance, okay? Anyway, It's a Wonderful Kingdom. It was a 2-player version of It's a Wonderful World, which is card drafting. You pass a hand of cards and you look at it and you pick one and then pass the rest on to your friend so they can pick one next turn. And it's a 2-player version, kind of like Seven Wonders Duel is a 2-player version of Seven Wonders. And it was fine. I played this quite a bit, probably a dozen times, probably more. So I was ready for a 2-player version with interesting kind of variants on it, game modes, and I was basically having a fit of FOMO over the Kickstarter exclusive game modes, and it may not be the entire modes that are Kickstarter exclusive, it may just be parts of those modes, but I'm pretty sure the game modes were Kickstarter exclusive. So I was having a fit of FOMO, and I was across the street over here at the park walking the dogs, and I almost backed it. There was a technical meltdown. I had a technical meltdown or technical glitch, and it prevented me from backing the game, and the moment passed. It came out, the feedback's kind of been soft on It's a Wonderful Kingdom when it actually fulfilled, and I have not played It's a Wonderful World since then, so it's possible that's not particularly in my wheelhouse anymore. Number 3, Shovel Knight. Here are my Shovel Knight amiibos that you can look at while I talk to you about Shovel Knight. It's a video game, platforming video game where you have a shovel and you can do shovelly things with them. And it also got a board game. And there were lots of playable characters, like these guys, I believe, were playable characters. And they were Kickstarter exclusive, I think. Once again, it's really, I'm just going by my memory, and my memory may not be what it used to be. So this video could be filled with inaccuracies. I don't know, I can't remember. But let's just keep going, okay? That's cool. Anyway, it was supposed to, the board game was supposed to, you know, kind of mimic the gameplay, the best parts of gameplay. There were a large number of playable characters that were Kickstarter exclusive, and I was ready to go in for it. But it's a lot of unpainted miniatures. I'm just not a painter, and it just does no good to me to have that many unpainted miniatures. If it's 1 or 2 or 3, or maybe 5 at most, it's fine, but a big pile of them gets annoying. This delivered, it turns out, and the rules were kind of iffy, and there were a lot of edge cases, and it was annoying. There was a lot of moving parts for such a simple game that should have really been simple and was meant to kind of supplant a video game that you can just, you know, sit down and play any old time. So, I'm not, it's meh. It's just meh. Meh. I said meh. No, I didn't mean to put that over there. Nah, it's fine. Power Rangers. Number 4, my last near back that I missed was Power Rangers. Here's my Dragon Zord that I got when I worked at Toys R Us. Long, long ago when Toys R Us still existed. It may be back, I can't tell, but I'm never going back to retail. Nope. I got a job as a janitor that's quiet-ish. I got a job as a stagehand that's fun. And, of course, I'm working on circus acrobatics, which I'm really not working on. So I've got plenty of job-type stuff to do without having to go back to retail. Oh, and don't get me started on food services. Yikes. Power Rangers, Heroes of the Grid. It's very loyal and accurate to the IP. Had lots of Kickstarter exclusive characters, including my favorite power couple, Goldar and Scorpina. If you watched old-timey Power Rangers, you may remember those. Anyway, that's my favorite evil couple. And they were in there, and they were Kickstarter exclusives. There were a lot of Kickstarter exclusives, and some of them they've actually made into, they've repackaged in different forms, and that's nice. That's cool. And I believe the Kickstarter bundle is actually sold separately, directly from their website. So, I went back and forth on this game a lot. Not even a regular. I went back and forth on this game a lot during the what do you call it? Campaign? I guess campaign. During the campaign, I went back and forth a lot, and it's just like that last sentence. There was a lot of repetition in the gameplay. It really is loyal to the show. You fight a bunch of foot soldiers, and then you fight a bunch more foot soldiers, and then a monster comes out, and you fight a monster. And you fight a bunch more foot soldiers, and the boss comes out, and you fight a boss. It's very, very accurate to the TV show, and it's extremely repetitive, and I'm fine without it. Yeah, I don't miss it. I'm glad. This makes me very happy pass. I've still got my Dragon Zord. I'm fine. Now for the 4 that I'm glad I backed. Number 1 was the first one I ever did. It was Miyazaki themed. It was a Miyazaki inspired tabletop role-playing game. Here's some Miyazaki DVDs. I don't per se have a DVD player. I guess I could dig out my Xbox and use that as a DVD player. Not sure. I'm kind of short on TVs to hook it up to, but I'd figure it out. Here are some Miyazaki DVDs, and they are, so it was a Miyazaki-inspired RPG made by an online acquaintance. I'd say friend, but I don't, yeah, it could have been a friend. I don't, to my memory, it was an acquaintance, so an online acquaintance told me about this project he was working on, and so of course I was glad to support it and help him make his dream happen. It was, I wrote down the name here, Whispering Road. Whispering Road, if you want to go back and look at it on Kickstarter, Kicktracks, or whatever. It was a Miyazaki-themed role-playing game in 2014. He sent me the PDF, and it was really lovely, and it was a nice read. I've never actually played it, but it was lovely. It was a nice read. I enjoyed it very much. Let's put these over, I don't know where I'm putting these. Let's put them over here. So that was a tabletop role-playing game that I never played, but the PDF was nice. I just threw him $10 to help make his dream happen. Next up, deep in my Simon craze. Deep in my Simon craze, I was super into Masmora. This is number two that I don't regret, that I'm happy I backed. Masmora. Masmora is, oh boy. It was in my Simon craze, which I admit lasted way too long. And it's, I don't know, where's my notes? Anyway, this is a great one. There are unpainted minis, but really it's just one per player. And you take your unpainted mini, which represents your hero, and you go around a dungeon. You explore a dungeon, which is created with tiles. Each room is a tile, and you shuffle the tiles up, and when you go into a new room, you put down a tile. The monsters are represented by dice. You roll the dice to see what monster you have to face. There's a Yahtzee style action dice. You roll the dice and see if you can attack or move or heal or get some money or whatever it is. I don't know. It's fun. It's fun solo. I'm guessing it's fun with others. There's lots of characters that were of course exclusive, so I was fine with that, because I was going to get it anyway. And it's pretty great. I enjoy it quite a bit. Even without a bunch of other characters, it's pretty fun. I probably wouldn't pay full price for it. If you see it on a big old discount, it might be worth it. If you need a dungeon crawler game that's kind of fun and has Yahtzee elements to it, do it. What is this? Yeah. Oh. I found a random box. We'll save that for the unboxing video. Tune into the unboxing video and see what this is. Okay, cool. Flamecraft. I don't have anything to show you in relation to Flamecraft. Watch me playing with a pen. Flamecraft is coming still. Lots of people have it. If you look at the Flamecraft Facebook group, or if you look at Flamecraft in Board Game Geek, or if you look at the Dice Tower Facebook group, you will see people posting that they got their dragons, but I don't have my dragons yet. For some reason, I'm always very, very low on the fulfillment chain. I'm very low on the fulfillment chain when it comes to Kickstarters. I never have mine, and I'm like, wow, people are barely just now getting theirs, but I have mine. That's super exciting. No, that never happens. But I know a lot of other people, even some that are definitely online, very strong acquaintances, like Randy and Ellen from We Game Together, which I guess now I have to put them in the comments below, which I will. Like Randy and Ellen from We Game Together are waiting for their copy. Chrissy, their friend Chrissy, is still waiting for their copy. A lot of people are waiting for their copies. And so I don't feel super bad about not having it yet. Plus, I'm on a roll right now. I'm on a roll. It has been about 6 weeks. Probably been 6 weeks. It's been about 6 weeks. March. Yes. August 11th was the last time I got some promo cards. I was at the friendly local game store and I got some promo cards. They're free, and they were promo cards and not an actual game, but it still counts as having a gaming thing. It was the last gaming thing I obtained. So I've been clean and clear of gaming things for 6 weeks. I'm actually kind of in purge mode right now. Maybe we'll do that next time. We'll either look back at September, what got played and what got bought, nothing, and what got purged, or maybe we'll start looking at purging stuff, cull list games that are culled, games that are going out the door. That was just a sudden brainstorm. We'll look at that next couple Wednesdays. Where were we? Anyway, so I'm on this streak of not obtaining any new gaming stuff. In fact, I got 2 games out the door. Hooray me. But when Flamecraft gets here, that's going to break that streak. But I don't care, because I want Flamecraft. I want adorable dragons, and I want adorable shops for them to be worker placed into. And even if I hate this game, I'm not going to regret it, because I'm glad to make an adorable game about adorable dragons and adorable shops happen. I'm glad to help make this happen. And it's probably going to be fun. I generally like worker placement games. I generally like cute stuff. And gameplay seems right about my level. It might be a little light, but it's right about my level. So that should be a good challenge. That should be a good challenge. And solo mode seems pretty awesome. Let's go to number 1, or number 4, or number 8. That I do not regret backing. Did you already guess? Yep. Here's my Crow T robot, and my number 1, number 4, number 8, whatever. I really have to just figure out a numbering system. But it's Crow T robot, because I backed season 13 of Mystery Science Theater at the lowest possible pledge tier that I could have backed to get to see the new season, and that is great. It is a great season. I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying the shorts. I'm enjoying the twists along the way. It's great. Every episode is good so far. I'm glad to help out to make this happen, and I'm very confused why I didn't help out with the previous pledge. I have a hypothesis about it, that it came out too close to Marvel United, and I was putting my money into Marvel United. But that can't be it. Maybe. I don't know. That's a good question. I'd have to look back and see. So I'm glad, I'm super happy that I kickstarted Mystery Science Theater Season 13. I'm interested to see what they're going to do once the season is over, if they're going to have enough money to do some more, or if they're going to have to run another crowdfunding campaign, whatever. There's not very many shows in the universe that I would really pay money to watch again. I backed at the $85 level for 13 episodes. That's what, $5, $6, $7 an episode. What TV shows did I spend $7 an episode for? Probably not many. But this one, yes. Mystery Science Theater, I'm super glad that I helped out to make this happen. And I'm really enjoying the Gizmoplex, and I'm really enjoying the new episodes. And I'm really excited to see where they're going. And that's it. Okay, no regrets. Next time, lots of regrets, but not these. Those 8 were great. Those were very happy, non-regret videos. Kickstarters, pledges, or passes. Oh, itchy eyeball. Okay. Next week, I don't know, let's just look back on September. There was no new acquisitions, but I got stuff out the door, and I played some stuff. So we'll talk about that next week. And then after that, we'll see about culling games. We'll talk about culling games. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.